Hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Titans franchise. Today we have a breakout linebacker, upgrade a few players, and a tough matchup against the Chargers. I'm also going to go ahead and tweak some of the sliders. If you guys didn't watch last episode, please do go watch. It was a fun one. You guys saw the final roster cuts, official depth chart. We also have an injury from Treylon Burks, so we could end up go and pick up some sort of veteran receiver. I don't really know what the plan is yet, but first things first, let's look at the breakout linebacker. I have an idea of who this is. It might be Monty Rice, but I'm guaranteed it's Azeez Al-Shaair. Coach, the defense showed up in a big way last week. If I can put together a game like that against the Bolts, it'll go a long way towards establishing me as a leader on this team. I totally agree. He needs one interception, TFL, force fumble, whatever it is, and I can almost guarantee you I will get a TFL with Azeez Al-Shaair. He will definitely be up to star development. I don't care if I have to throw the whole entire game to do so. I'm so used to just auto upgrading some of these guys. So Danico Autry, a veteran on this team who came off the edge last week, I only want to get him better off the edge, so we'll go up with power moves, which isn't a bad move in my opinion. 2 more power moves added to his arsenal. 33 years of age, 86 power moves. Might be on the team for another year or two before we decide to do something about him this year, and another would be like the max I go on him. But TR Tart playing on the interior just needs to be good at stopping the run. Now TR Tart still generally young, +2 block shedding and +1 tackles. 26-year-old TR Tart, new to the team I believe this year. We'll go ahead and upgrade the rest, just auto upgrade. Player skills, so this is where we're gonna start messing with things. Pass blocking needs to go down. I'm gonna try 45. I'll just go down, all this, or whatever. This one will go down to 40. Fumbles, I'll keep it at the same because I don't know yet. Maybe even turn it up next episode if we don't fumble here. Pass defense reaction time, I feel like 50. It was fine, it felt fine. Interceptions, I'll turn down to 40. Pass coverage, I'll turn down to 45. Tackling, I'll turn down to 45. Might go down to 40 at one point. And then CPU, accuracy from the quarterback needs to go up. Derek Carr was missing like crazy. Pass blocking will push up. Wide receiver catching, I felt like that was fun. Run blocking, that will go up 5. Fumbles, we'll keep it as is for now. Once I get a better gauge on it, we can maybe do that. Pass defense, that just needs to be better. Interceptions, I'll turn up. Pass coverage, I'll definitely turn up. In tackling, I will turn up. Special teams, all that good stuff is fun. And I'll turn this up to, actually it was pretty good last game. I feel like that was fine. So we'll keep it there. I might turn off intentional grounding. It's just so dumb in this game. Like, it thinks that it's intentional grounding when it's clearly not. There's a receiver 10 yards in the vicinity. There's no like established quarterback box or whatever you want to call it. So there's that. Let's go search the free agent market. Look for a Treylon Burks momentary replacement for maybe the rest of the year, or just until he comes back. He's out for the duration of 4 or another 3 weeks, so we will be missing him. T.Y. Hilton is actually someone I had my eye on. 90 speed and just wasn't looking horrible with 89 excel, 85 catch, 81 catch in traffic. And by the way, that do-rag is insane. That boy was that boy is looking quite interesting. But yeah, I think T.Y. Hilton will be the move, so we'll just go ahead, sign him onto the active roster, reset the depth chart, receiving room, I guess, just in the depth chart, and we'll be on our way into the game against the Bolts. And a new switch this week, we'll put Roger McCreary in the slot, even though I said I probably wasn't going to change that. Go ahead and put him in the slot, and then what we'll actually do is move Caleb Farley into that in that cornerback 3 spot. I know it really doesn't make sense at this point, but I don't know. It just feels like the thing to do right now. I don't know. Caleb Farley is just more suited for a different role than he was playing in the slot, even though he had that interception last week, which was stunning. But everything's set. We're ready to go. And we'll we'll go to weekly strategy. That's fine. Upgrade for Tyjae Spears, and so far he's just been like purely an elusive back, so we'll just keep upgrading that until pretty much he's done developing as a elusive back, which will probably never happen. But a little bit of a lack of speed there, good acceleration. He should be okay as time goes on. Reggie Robertson, I could really care less what they upgrade, as long as he's just getting better. That's fine. He'll make the roster, and he's also a return man. So headed into the game, play full game, and yeah, I'm not going to make any adjustments to the time played. I'll go change the quarter length to 10 instead of 9 minutes. Derrick Henry ready to absolutely turn up against the Chargers here today at home. Chargers, Morgan Fox, Mike Williams, Will Clapp. We've got our work cut out for us in this one. Let's see, Josh Wiley, Ryan Tannehill, Trevon Wesco, just a bunch of white guys getting ready to play the Bolts. Welcome to the game. Let's go ahead and get this one underway. This one's off. Reggie Robertson in the end zone to field this one. We will bring it out. They have Derwin James on special teams. That seems unfair. Last week, Ryan Tannehill went 12 of 27, 191 yards and 2 touchdowns, playing pretty conservatively, but understandably so. We're trying to get the season started off the right way, and we have, with the win in the first week of football. And now we're going to be running straight at Khalil Mack with Derrick Henry, and it looks like he has a big hole up the middle. And number 35, who was that just put Derrick Henry down? 17 rushes, 89 yards from Derrick Henry last week. Not quite the amount of times I wanted to run with him. I wanted to use him a little bit more, get him more involved, but we were just in a passing mood, I guess. There was times where it just felt better to do that. Derrick Henry, I don't know why I'm trying to juke with him. And Chigoziem Okonkwo goes down, the second play of the game. Not what I want to see. Probably one of my favorite players, if not my favorite player on the team. It looks like he's limping off the field. Not a good start to the game for us. Good start for Derrick Henry, just not for anybody else, as Ty J gets chased down by Derwin James, goes 14 yards on his first rush. New T.Y. Hilton on the team. We have Josh Wiley starting at whatever now, and J.C. Jackson does a great play. Acted like he was slower than T.Y. Hilton that whole route, and then he comes to a point and he just sped past him. So all good there. This play worked out for us last time. Let's try a little bit of a Derrick Henry. Okay, they brought linebacker blitz, and Henry will be swallowed up for a loss. Is that Alohi Gilman, or who is that? I'm very confused. Third and 13. We'll have to try to finagle our way out of this one. How exactly are we going to do this? I don't know. It's a very good question. Let's go Josh Wiley underneath, see if he can maybe break a tackle and move upfield. He can't, but gets a solid 5 yards. So punt the ball away. Unfortunate first drive. Justin Herbert last week was pretty bad. 21 to 28, 199 yards, 2 touchdowns to 2 interceptions. Not a good way to start your season if you are someone as good or on the same caliber as Justin Herbert. Monty Rice and Azeez Al-Shaair. Remember, Azeez Al-Shaair has that challenge, and we'll try to, lay out Keenan Allen. That is, I believe, Sean Murphy Bunting on the tackle there. Great catch. Good job from Keenan Allen. Good focus to keep that one in for that whole time. See if this one's a run here. I'm going to try to make a pounce on it with Azeez Al-Shaair, and it's not the case. Keenan Allen and Caleb Farley getting together there. Azeez Al-Shaair in the backfield goes for the diving tackle, couldn't get it. And number 26, that is Christian Fulton, I believe, taking down Austin Eckler, who had a big week last week. 21 rushes, 108 yards, and a touchdown. Good start to the season for the veteran running back, the bald head, if you will. Let's go ahead and see if we can track down Austin Eckler or Justin Fields in this backfield. And no, Azeez Al-Shaair drops a little too far and lets that happen. I'm just trying to pounce on a TFL here. And it was a hookup underneath for the Chargers with Quentin Johnston, and I'm stuck on that right there. That's really annoying. And Austin Eckler is prime Derrick Henry. So, unfortunate, just can't bring him down. Oh, Armani Hooker was looking to help Austin Eckler up. Eckler pays the favor by quite simply shoving him. So, unfortunate there. Bad situation. Not trying to get into too much beef before this one. And, okay, throw it right to me, would you, Justin? Jesus. Good interception. That's star depth for Azeez Al-Shaair. We have the rest of the game to focus on defense instead of trying to get anything done. Really, really fun. Go Kyle Phillips in the middle of the field, heading towards the superstar. I think that's Derwin James, but the superstar development or X Factor development player, which is always a little scary. Derrick Henry going to take the carry here, and Henry looking good, gets tracked down by Derwin James. A good rebound after his last go at it. Go corners. Looks like T.Y. Hilton is going to be the main focus on this one. West goes in the backfield. We have Okonkwo back in, and this one's going to be picked off. It just was going to happen. I don't know what I was doing exactly, and Khalil Mack breaks the tackle. T.Y. can't catch Khalil Mack. It's a pick six. I don't know what I was doing. I just threw it to square out of panic. I thought the timer was running out. I thought we were going to get sacked soon, and I just threw it to what I knew was DeAndre Hopkins, and it got picked off. Khalil Mack, great coverage. Got to start putting it together in the run game. We'll start with Derrick Henry on this drive again and just work outside. Sante Samuel comes off the block from Derrick Henry from DeAndre Hopkins to end the Derrick Henry run. And we'll see a little interesting formation here on the defense, if good. That is what I'm talking about, and it's just out of reach. Ryan Tannehill cannot seem to hit anything right now. Even though good separation is being created, it looks like it's a good play. It looks like we're on track to see something good. We'll go underneath. T.Y. Hilton in his first catch in a Titans uniform will catch that one for 10 yards. That looks really good. I like what I'm seeing here out of Hilton. I see the safeties are playing a little bit deep, or a little bit shallow. We'll see if DeAndre Hopkins can go up and get this one. It's a little overthrown. Ryan Tannehill, 3 of 724. I cannot stand this right now. Just watching too many missed passes. Very, very annoying. Derrick Henry up the gut. Not going to go anywhere. 1 yard on the play. It looks like they are committing to the run, and it's making it very difficult to move this ball with Ryan Tannehill's noodle arm, and just too many mistakes here from us on offense. And Tannehill, can he please outrun Khalil Mack up the sidelines? He'll get bumped out of bounds with 20 yards from Ryan Tannehill and his 86 speed. Something I really like about Malik Willis is his rushing upside and the ability to escape. So, yeah, maybe see that a little bit more. Go Tyjae Spears underneath, and couldn't get past the first defender. We'll see the draft class, I'm assuming. Peter Skronsky, Will Levis, and Tyjae Spears in our top 3, and then we waited around, didn't pick in the 4th, got Josh Wiley and a few others. So it is what it is. You obviously want a little bit more than all that. Let's go. Kyle Phillips froze up for a second there. Kyle Phillips on the outside, working on Davis on a nice little out route, and we'll do our best to punch this one in with Derrick Henry. It's going to be tough. I'd rather run towards the Joey Bosa side here, just because looks like we had the numbers, and Derrick Henry good, gets caught up a little bit, but just overall good run. Kenneth Murray on the tackle, and interesting play call. We'll go like this, and we should, okay, this is going to be another pick. Yeah, just interesting combination. It said he was going to be open. I threw it, and they have full momentum now as well, which is really, really shitty. 2 interceptions for Ryan Tannehill early. I anticipated Ty to get wide the fuck open. Didn't happen. And wide open, Keenan Allen hoping to get in the way of him. Nope, couldn't do it. Byard and Fulton will have to try to get the effort down the field. Oh, this game so far has not gone our way, and it has been a little unfortunate to watch these players kind of, you know, in shambles, if you will. It's kind of and this one underneath, I was going for those shallower routes with our linebackers, these Al-Shaair. I suppose that might have been my fault. That, I mean, Gerald Everett just works the seam, but is what it is. I want to cover the left side here just in case Eckler chooses to cut back if this is a run, and he does. It is going to be towards that side. It's going to be wide open anyways. Eckler has himself a touchdown. Perfect blocking. Runs straight up the gut, straight lane to the end zone. And we'll start with Derrick Henry on the ground just to, you know, try to get some big run or something. Number 58, I believe, that might have been our center, Aaron Brewer, just fucks off and doesn't get in the way of anything. Unfortunate. I don't really know what to do here. Maybe look for T.Y. Hilton underneath. It looks like they've got a few zones on that, and that is going to be Kyle Phillips out in the flat. We'll just run out of bounds. I don't really want to risk injury to any more of these receivers. I really like Kyle Phillips. I'm hoping for a good, steady progression out of him. Can't really do that if he's out injured, huh? So we'll just try to keep it a little bit underneath. Same thing here. We'll go Tyjae Spears. Gets open. Works out of bounds. Asante Samuel, maybe even a little bit of late contact there. Ryan Tannehill just trying to turn this game around, and is doing so. Momentum has switched just a tad, and another little in and out route from T.Y. Hilton will work, and we'll get a block up the field from DeAndre Hopkins, and the old man will get tackled out of bounds. Another Asante Samuel effort there. 2 receptions, 20 yards. So far, that is better than anything we've seen from DeAndre Hopkins. We had him deep, just couldn't follow through on the throw. So it is a little unfortunate. Trevon Wesco in motion, and it'll be a Derrick Henry run up the gut just to get the yard, just to get the first down. And we'll go underneath. DeAndre Hopkins breaks a tackle too, trying to get upfield. Good effort by him. Nice timing on the curl route. Ryan Tannehill throws it where it needs to be, and that is the type of thing we're looking at. This might be play action to perhaps open DeAndre Hopkins. They don't really seem to bite. We'll just go Derrick Henry underneath, see if he can make anything happen. Joey Bosa a little bit down the field will get Derrick Henry, and it looks like Derrick Henry is going to be injured on the play. I don't know. Nope, he's right there. Never mind. No injury. Just a little slow to get up, maybe. And we'll go right back to him. We'll work the workhorse, if you will. Derrick Henry. And Josh Wiley, injured. We saw an injury for him in the preseason. This one might seem a little bit more uncurable, as he is making his way out of the game right now. And we'll have Derrick Henry rushing up the gut. Derrick Henry into the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. Today, Austin Ekeler has 3 rushes, 40 yards, and a touchdown, averaging 13 a carry. We have to do better than that to stop this team. And honestly, this is a weird formation from both offense and defense, but if it's a run, we might have been a little bit screwed. And luckily, Justin Herbert was off a little bit off on that throw. Had a chance to make a big play out of that one, just couldn't do it. We'll go ahead and pinch the line. I smell a run incoming. I'm going to go a little bit more left side. And Azeez Al-Shaair in the backfield, who can't bring him down, despite the element of surprise and early contact before no momentum was built up, even by Austin Ekeler. But just because, oh, okay, his X Factor's lit up. He got wrecking ball. We've got to watch out. Austin Ekeler might be a lethal force. What are you doing, number 0? Oh my, that was intense. Number 58, Harold Landry pile drives Ekeler into the ground like he's in WWE now. Monty Rice, Azeez Al-Shaair, the linebackers gonna have to do their best to contain Austin Ekeler for the rest of this game, and they won't do that. Sean Murphy-Bunting can't get him. Armani Hooker can't get him. Danico Autry and Sean Murphy-Bunting have to gang up on Ekeler to even get him to stumble a little. Austin Ekeler feels like prime beast mode right now. And Monty Rice, oh, Harold Landry's down. Oh, these injuries, they're just coming constantly, and none of them are on the Chargers. They're all on our team, and it sucks. But honestly, we just need to do better. Just need to be better, and that's what we're here to do. And just work our way into just doing better by the end of the season. We're not looking to be an insanely good team right away. Dislocated shoulder, that sucks for Harold Landry. Dislocated elbow for Burks, and now a shoulder for Harold Landry. Unfortunate now, but they're going to go to Ekeler, of course, again, and we'll go for the legs with Azeez Al-Shaair. Ekeler nearly averaging 10 a carry and just randomly bumps the back of one of the defensive players for our team. Monty Rice will be on the fullback. Azeez Al-Shaair will be blitzing. I'm going to go ahead and just do that. And Azeez Al-Shaair, second pick. Baited. He was supposed to be on a blitz, you know, in and out. Azeez Al-Shaair's 3rd interception on the season. We are just reading the offense right now, and that is a great stop for us. Slowed down momentum a little bit, and I was going to look for Chig Okonkwo. Couldn't get open, though. And it is going to be a tough effort there for DeAndre Hopkins. It's already 3rd and 10, and we suck. It's that simple. Right now, we are not showing our best football, and it's a little bit embarrassing. And we had that open early. We had X, I believe, or square. It's a 3 and out. We're playing like shit right now. No excuses. Fielded at the 35 now. We'll look to stop Austin Ekeler on the ground. So he'll come back and hopefully get hung up. But no, this run block is insane. Our players cannot get off blocks whatsoever. Austin Ekeler just seems to be just superhuman. There's nothing we can do to stop this man. Lil Baldy's on the loose right now, and like I said, nothing we can do stops this man. This game does not feel as close to it as it is, and it might just end up being that way on the score here soon if Chargers can put themselves together another good drive. They have, but Azeez Al-Shaair has been so good to stop it so early. And this one underneath, I wanted to make sure we get him in bounds. Dylan Parham, his change of directions at like 99. What the hell is that? I've never seen like a twitchy, like 9-foot player in my life. And here he is out here, LeBron James, and just maybe even Taco Fall size, and is absolutely killing it. And we'll go back underneath. Monty Rice is too slow to get Gerald Everett, please. And Kevin Byard in the backfield does what he needs to do to get that TFL. Comes flying through the middle of the field. Was there to cover if he needed to. And what happened? Timeout here? Yeah, timeout. And we'll look for a Tampa 2 off or defense formation. We'll try to, you know, maybe bait out another INT if we can, as this one in the back of the end zone is just caught. I need to start playing a little bit deeper. I'm bringing my linebacker down way too far. My user is off right now. We're going to need to get something going before the half if we want to have a chance. And I guess we'll go Derrick Henry underneath. Just hope that happens. We'll let the time run out. I don't think we'll do much. Maybe snap the ball one more time before the end of the half here. Maybe go for DeAndre Hopkins a little bit deep. So, you know, safeties kind of towards the back. And maybe let that one go. We're just going to get out of a sack here, as that one was getting pretty close. We'll see what the other teams around the league are up to. Halftime report, we'll look at our division. And it's Gardner Minshew tearing it up, but CJ Stroud looking a little bit better this year or this week than last week. Tank Dell is the leading receiver with 3 catches for 40 yards. Dameon Pierce could be a little bit better. And Jacksonville and KC. This is a little interesting because Patrick Mahomes is tearing it up, but I was going to say I'm curious who the leading receiver would be for the Chiefs, and it's Richie James, 4 receptions, 56 yards, probably playing in the slot. Look at my favorite team against the Atlanta Falcons, Green Bay Packers. Jordan Love is killing it right now, and Matt Collins has a 63-yard touchdown. Jaden Reed, 72 yards on 6 receptions and a touchdown. Head back into our game. We'll be kicking off too, which is a bummer because they'll probably score at will, and we want to focus on running it. We'll focus on running it for sure, and then we'll definitely focus on the inside run. Eckler has been the factor in this game that has separated the both of us, but they can also throw at will, so it's a little unfortunate. Our defense isn't that great against this offense. And this one's a wide receiver screen to the outside. Byard lucky to get under there, and Rashawn Slater's down. Finally, something good for us, and don't worry, it's just a virtual video game, all right? Nothing in real life is actually gonna happen to Rashawn Slater. God forbid anything does. This one to the outside. Arden Key probably supposed to be in coverage there. Dylan Parham doing a good job of getting up the field. Herbert pushing the ball outside early. Good by him. Roger McCreary, not going to be my user here. I'll use Monty Rice to just monitor the middle of the field. And Jeffrey Simmons from the inside. First sack of his young season. Only the second week. And he will get into the backfield to tackle and sack. Justin Herbert. Now we've got to use this. We've got to use this sort of momentum, sort of everything. And nope, we can't. It'll still be Gerald Everett on another 18 yards or so, maybe 20. Very loose coverage, and can't let things like that happen. We'll go for a blitz here. They seem to work pretty well this year. I'll use Azeez Al-Shaair. They're looking for an audible here. I might start from outside. And yes, and it's a drop. Keenan Allen, not known for dropping the ball, drops the ball. And we'll have to stick to what we do, and that is run the football. We'll try to focus on it, get it a little bit more open, get going. Derrick Henry up the sideline will take Derwin James to take him down, but 12 rushes, 66 yards, and a touchdown so far in the game. And this would be a perfect time for play action. Big run just happens. Similar formation. We're going to go ahead, snap the ball, get a linebacker or two to drop for us here. Nothing really pushing. We will go ahead and throw this one away. Waste of a play at that point. Really good coverage down the field from the Chargers, and there's nothing we can really do about it. Look at all the players on the right, the left side of the field. I'm not running towards that, even though we might have similar numbers. I'm going to rush to the right side where number 51 doesn't give a fuck about who he's on. Oh, Sebastian Joseph Day. Is that who that is? Yeah. Flies off of whoever the hell he was on and just makes a great play at nearly 400 pounds. We might have had Kyle Phillips, but we have a clear running lane with Ryan Tannehill where we will just run out. And Peter Skoronski is down. It looks like maybe a torn pec or something of that caliber. Can't have that. I'm turning injury slider down. This is fucking ridiculous. Can't believe it. And let's go Trevon Wesco maybe? Yep. Trevon Wesco up the field, 7 yards. We'll take it. And like I said, we got to stick to the run, and we have not been doing that. So we'll get back to that. Bruised shoulder. Okay. Yeah, bruised shoulder. That's fine. We'll go ahead and just break that one up. Or we'll bring Skoronski back in due time, but we'll let him rest for now. And Derrick Henry just swallowed up. Nothing we can do about that right there. Just running in straight into fucking nothing. Can't get a block for the life of us right now. Okonkwo feels like a waste right here, even though we're going to be rolling that way possibly, depending on the way that the play is going to work. And let's do some super crazy spiral bullshit and try to get this one out to T.Y. Hilton, the 40-year-old fossil. Hoping for a little bit of man coverage right here. We should be able to get DeAndre Hopkins. Nope. New alarm. Tannehill cannot find his way to throw an out route. So we'll have to take the field goal, make it 10-21 with quite a bit of wind against us here. That's fine. We'll go ahead and put this one up. This one is up, and this one will be good. 10-21. Chargers ball. And this is a nice little tryout for Rashad Weaver on defense as well, coming off the edge with the injury to Harold Landry. And so we'll see how that really turns out. Good defense. For the first time I can say it this game, that was looking pretty good. I'm sure he had an open option or two that he could have thrown it to, but just gets pressure into the backfield. Like, what is Monty Rice? How is this a zone play right here? You're just gonna like roam the middle of the field across here, like, hello? And it'll be towards Arden Key, who can't see a fucking bird if it flew into his face. Like, this guy is old, brittle, 77 speed, playing cover linebacker. Why? Is he the third sub linebacker? I'm like generally confused why he's getting so many snaps at right here. No, okay, he's not. So it's just simply his place at outside linebacker. Is it right outside? No. Is it left outside? It is. I want to get someone in there that actually knows what they're doing, not him. Can we get Chance Campbell and see if this changes much? 87 speed, he should be able to fly, get out to areas where, I mean, he should be able to. This is getting kind of ridiculous. I hate having Arden Key and seeing him in coverage. It's just annoying. And that overall, oh my lord, good job by Keenan Allen getting back to the ball. Almost had an INT there. Sketchy ball thrown into Sean Murphy Bunting, but Keenan Allen and Justin Herbert have an unmatched chemistry, and nothing you can really do about that. What are we on, like a 3-man rush here? And nope. Okay, wide open run lane. Can we force a fumble? Can we give this guy some sort of head trauma where he can't run straight? Because this man is running straight up the gun. It's working every time he touches the ball, and hopefully the Titans don't catch on to that. And yes, we finally have Arden Key out of coverage. Good for us. Azeez Al-Shaair to monitor the middle of the field this time around. We'll move left a little bit earlier, and this one just wide open. Oh man, that is due to this horrible Titans playbook where a linebacker is all the way over here when he's supposed to be all the way over where, you know, someone else needs to be. Holy pancake. So much wrong with that. So first of all, watch Azeez Al-Shaair get blindsided by, who's that? Rashawn Slater, who's back in the game, by the way. We've been missing our players all game long. And Azeez Al-Shaair, boom, blindside. Absolutely demolished. And then, okay, Armani Hooker's gonna contest this right here. And we're gonna have smart ass Kevin Byard right here. And he's gonna be like, you need help? Let's drag him into the end zone. Momentum's looking pretty down bad. Last time to get out of this hole, we literally just had to run the ball, and it's gonna work. Henry up the gut, 16 rushes, 79 yards. Trying to get some maximize the usage out of Derrick Henry in these games, because we just need to use our strengths, and Derrick Henry is our biggest strength. We cannot rely on freaking Ryan Tannehill and his noodle arm. It's just not worth it, and I'm not putting in any unexperienced quarterback that's going to come out here and throw, you know, 4 or 5 interceptions. Like, it's just not okay. Chig Okonkwo might have been there. He is there. Let's go with him. And Okonkwo goes straight to the ground, and then tackled early, or late, I should say. Number 6, don't give a fuck. 3rd and 3. We've been just trying to run the ball simply, and let's go. This is it's done. It's done. I can't play with Ryan Tannehill anymore. It's intolerable. But like I said, I hate to punt in this situation. No, we're gonna call a timeout. We're gonna change it up. We're gonna go for this one here. It might be a little bit gutsy, if you want to call it, but it just needs to happen. Let's get like a shorter pass, like a Y stick in here, with the running back lined up right there. We're gonna go ahead and just rely on our strengths. We need to do this. We've been needing to do this. Let's go. Derrick Henry up the gut, gets the yardage needed. Let's go, Derrick Henry. What? They're gonna say that that's not... Are you joking me right now? You've got to be joking. Challenge that. He was clearly past the line. Are you serious? You're gonna say Derrick Henry did not get past, or even like spotted the ball? Spot that thing. Derwin James might have come up and made the best play of the year if this is like upheld. That's insane. Please overturn this. They aren't. That is so bullcrap. That one call decides the game pretty much. I'm at a loss right now. This sucks. And they're gonna probably try to run the ball until they can't, and they don't. It's a little unfortunate and bad call from me. And Everett will get up the field. So, man, Everett is insanely hard to stop in this game, and that's something I'm learning pretty quick here. Rashad Weaver has not been getting any pressure at all. No good signs towards him being, you know, anything of the future of this team. And what the frick is Kevin... You're lying. What the hell was Kevin Byard doing running up to Canada? I don't understand that. We have been dismantled this game, and it does not feel good whatsoever. Eckler up to 131 yards on just 14 rushes. There's nothing I can do about it, man. It seems like everything we do just can't seem to be the right thing to do. Using Campbell, we'll see if we can disrupt any sort of run here. Go underneath. Campbell working at it. No, gets off the block. Armani Hooker finally drags him down here. We got to stop him. 3rd and 1. I'm willing to bring everyone down on it here. I don't care if they don't think it's going to be any sort of anything. It's going to be a run. We basically already know that. And if it isn't, I'm willing to give up the touchdown. But we have just got to commit to it. And okay, they smartly pass it. Joe Everett touchdown. Like I said, he seems unstoppable. And we'll have to do something here. We have to get something going, happening, anything to help us out. And X, give it X, give it X. And man, Tannehill's brought down. It's just, we've been absolutely mangled. We literally just, there's no words that can describe how bad this is. I don't even think DeAndre Hopkins has a reception in this game, and that'll continue. Pressure falls apart pretty quick, or I guess our line falls apart pretty quick, and that is expected with no like first stringers. We got Jalen Duncan. I don't know if Peter Skoronski's back in and playing, but if he is, he isn't playing great. And there's pressure once again. 4th and 10, and Ryan Tannehill's injured. Let's go. We have an excuse. We have an excuse to bring in Malik Willis. Will be the next stop. He played better, and that's just a fact. And that's just a fact. Like in general, he just played better in the preseason. Just is better in my opinion right now. Will Levis shows like he's out there. He won't be when this play happens. So big injury, big play. 4th and 10. We basically concede defeat. I think that's supposed to be Eric Hendricks, by the way. Poor dog shit by EA once again. And can I choose what's going on here? Like, I'm pressing X, believe it or not. I'm pressing X, and nothing seems to be happening. And Malik Willis will lead the Titans offense out onto the field. Let's go, Chigakonkwo. Can't get there, and Peter Skoronski's injured again. Injury sliders just got to go down. It's just got to happen. And this game, ladies and gentlemen, has been over, but it is officially over. Good thing out of this is Azeez Al-Shaair gets, no, please, no, gets star development. And look at this. Dude, Austin Eckler's been instigating shit all game. PCL sprain. That might be, oh my lord, that might be a little bit of an opportunity for one of the younger guys to step in and play. We will try Malik Willis, like I mentioned. And bad plays by Campbell. Campbell was better. That's an interception. It's just a bad ball from Herbert. Someone right underneath him. I do not need Peter Skoronski getting injured again. So we will substitute him for the time being. And we'll try to do our best to put this team to bed. Or put this game to bed. And just not do that. It's wide open again. Or it's not even wide open. It's just a good play, pass, catch, everything. Malik Willis leads the team back onto the field. We'll look to get some sort of thing going on here. Tyjae Spears is here. If we can drop a deep ball to DeAndre Hopkins, if that safety kind of drops, he does. Let's go early. Let's get this one up to DeAndre Hopkins and and Will Levis right there. That's where I'd like Will Levis, obviously. It just doesn't happen for Malik Willis. And it's unfortunate, but Malik Willis was just better. We got to give him his opportunity. And this is kind of a tryout for, I guess, next week, if you will. And Malik Willis will step up, make a little juke, back, and there it is. First down for him. Rush for 12 yards. Like I mentioned, it's one of my favorite things about him. It's definitely a factor in the preseason thing. Let's go with DeAndre Hopkins. This one's thrown out a little bit in front of him as well. Malik Willis starting 0 for 3, a rush for 12 yards. Isn't enough to keep him on the field for me next week if we do not see a healthy Ryan Tannehill. We need to see some sort of anything, and there it is. Kyle Phillips on the edge of the field, getting some sort of attention. Good anticipation by Malik Willis, and this will have to continue. And we'll go right back to the same guy, Phillips, in the slot. Seems to be cooking right now. He seems to have a good matchup of some sort. We'll go deep corner and look for perhaps someone to get open. And this one's just a dud to the middle of the field. T.Y. Hilton had a step on his guy. Maybe could have gone out there. Maybe couldn't have. It would have been a tough, play to call anyways. So unfortunate, but Malik Willis has so far lit a little spark plug here, and this one will be picked off. Just a perfectly executed play by Asante Samuel, who knew exactly the route before DeAndre Hopkins did. If he's on a streak right there and Samuel drops like that, it's not going to happen. It just won't. He won't do that 10 times out of 10. And Eckler will continue his little tear here. 17 rushes, 154 yards on the ground. Nothing that I will and can do about it. I'm just going to leave the defense up to show here. And Azeez Al-Shaair can't get... I mean, he gets in the backfield quite quick. He shoots a gap, and Eckler just goes the other way. And it's wide open anyways. He has 3 different gaps every single play trying to get there. They got shoot clock on, which I'm thankful for. They're not trying to, you know, do it now. But look at that. Look at that. Monty Rice, the best one there. No, okay, it'll be 49-10. We are getting absolutely slaughtered. No lube, anything. We're just getting absolutely fucked. And one of the bright spots of this team so far has been Reggie Robertson and the way he can return kicks. He's actually looked really good through the first 2 games. And yes, you guys are seeing it correctly. We are bringing on Will Levis onto the field, try to make some magic happen with his big arm. He'll get a tryout as well. Just didn't like what we saw out of whatever. This one is up, and this one could have been intercepted just as easily. It wasn't, thankfully, though. Davis just couldn't care less to grab it. We'll go split screen with Tyjae Spears. Will Levis, you know, I'd like to use his arm for other things than a screen, which doesn't matter anyways. Eric Hendricks is there, and the offensive lineman wasn't. So that one will be tripped up a little early, earlier than I'd like. Derrick Henry, I'll just put down on a curl route. I got to analyze the field. Go Derrick Henry underneath. Just hold on to that. Can't. 4th and 5. This will be another big play. They want us to punt. Too bad. You guys suck. I'm not punting. Double slant seems fun. We'll come out in I form and hopefully make something happen with Will Levis and just roll out, make something happen. This one's up. This one's caught. This one is a heave play. T.Y. Hilton. That's a very, very, very good play. Very lucky play. It's not exactly, you know, everything you hope for. DeAndre Hopkins, like I said, I think he's been held to 0 receptions all game long. We're going to keep that no longer as DeAndre Hopkins goes underneath. Will Levis, let's get you going. Let's get Will Levis up and rolling here. And nothing, just throw it away. That potentially would have been intentional grounding if if it was on, of course. But Okonkwo on and out is interesting. Henry on a little curl could be fun again. Yeah, let's go. Dude, see, what is that? That's the thing. That's what I don't understand in this right now. I'm not gonna go for it there with our kicker. We're gonna go for this one. Levis, Hilton, Okonkwo, Hopkins, Phillips, all gonna try to get something going. And this one back to DeAndre Hopkins. Asante Samuel overcommits, and that'll lead DeAndre Hopkins to a big play. Levis has just gotten lucky. It's lucky Levis right now, and that's what I'm seeing, and that's what I'm calling. And let's get T.Y. Hilton underneath again. T.Y. Hilton and Will Levis with some... Okay, never mind. Hilton with the drop, I guess. It is what it is. Can't really do much about it. Phillips, I want you on a little... What did I just call? I don't even know. Let's get... And there it is. DeAndre Hopkins in the end zone. Really good play design. It just worked. DeAndre Hopkins touchdown delivered from Will Levis. Will Levis will potentially be the starter next week if we see no Ryan Tannehill. And it's a fumble. Eckler fumbles it. It'll be a Christian Fulton or Sean Murphy Bunting recovery. Oh my lord. We'll get a chance on offense to make some sort of thing happen. We'll go tight end angle. It's going to be a booth review. It's going to be overturned. It's just how these things work. Overturned. We got a little hope there for a second and a little bit of excitement, but couldn't get it. 2-minute warning. This last quarter has been dreadfully long and dreadful in general. 49-17 is not pretty whatsoever. And let me know if you guys want me to turn my graphics down even more so there's a little bit less hitchy, but the game will look a lot worse. So that's completely on you guys, or up to you guys. And just a conservative tackle there. 220 yards on the ground for Austin Eckler. It's ridiculous. No comment. It's a read option. And Kevin Byard will come try to lay the wood. And, okay, it doesn't matter. Herbert still runs for 22, so it's not like it's a one-trick pony. 560 total yards on our team sucks. Yeah, I don't know. We just, we suck. It's that simple. We suck. And this one is over 49-17 is your final score. Let's go look at the Titans. It was Will Levis with, that came in and just did great. 5 of 10. 50% is not bad. 70 yards and a touchdown. No interceptions. He could have had one for sure. Rushing, we saw Ryan Tannehill really take the reins there. Derrick Henry's 20 for 94 and a touchdown. Needs to probably be a little bit better. Receiving, like I said, Kyle Phillips seemed to have some sort of niche this week and just seemed to be working it. So 5 catches, nearly 60 yards is good. DeAndre Hopkins, although led the team in receiving yards, 468 and another touchdown. We saw one from him last weekend. T.Y. Hilton comes in, 3 receptions, 40 yards, and was a valuable piece of this offense, I'd say. And our receivers are working right now. Defensively, though, one thing I wanna highlight out there is the 2 interceptions from Azeez Al-Shaair. He will be up to star development, which is great news. Byard and Simmons both with the, what in the hell was that? Both with the TFLs, and 1 sack from Jeffrey Simmons. And like I mentioned, 2 sacks for Azeez, or 2 interceptions for Azeez Al-Shaair. Good week, things to look at. And Will Levis, like I said, if we don't see Ryan Tannehill, we might see Will Levis. Sean Murphy Bunting now with an upgrade. I think he's about 27, if I remember correctly. So 26, heading into year 27. Man in zone coverage. So he just needs to be a better coverage corner in general. And we'll start that by doing zone. We just run a little bit more zone than man. Just a good upgrade, I'm sure. Yep, 2 plus 2 zone coverage, so that's good. He's up to 76 in that department. Playing down with morale because of the horrible loss there. And view message, breakout player. Let's see if Azeez Al-Shaair can get credited here. He said, I won't speak for anyone else on the team, but I'm pretty happy with my performance this week. You know how elite players always say the game started to slow down for me? Yeah, I finally understand what that means. So good to see that we have ourselves a star development, Azeez Al-Shaair. And next week we'll be taking, or next episode we'll be taking on the Cleveland Browns. Regional focus scouting. Players ready to negotiate a couple of player upgrades, and I also want to look at the injury report, see if anyone new has popped up on there. I doubt it. I believe it is still just Treylon Burks on this report here. So 2 more weeks we'll be missing him, so we'll miss him for the Browns game, and then the Bengals. I'll go ahead and make the slider adjustments right after I'm done recording this, and that'll be it. So that'll be it for me. Thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. We are still in the running for the early division lead and 1-1. So the Colts, so the Jags. So we got a lot of work ahead of us. We got to get better. We got to do better. And yeah, that'll be it for me. Thank you guys, like I said, for watching. Appreciate it, all of it. That'll be it for me. Thank you guys for watching. Again, I don't know what I'm on. I'm too much caffeine actually. See ya.